that we're familiar with the concept of the gravity edge, let's prepare ourselves for exercise. If you are cold or sluggish, feeling tight and stiff, you need to warm up the core temperature of your body by marching in place, cycling, stepping, or rowing. This will better prepare your body for exercise. I also highly recommend that you wear a good athletic supportive shoe. This will help to keep your feet more secure as you stand on the gravity edge and work around it. Always remember to drink plenty of water during your exercise routine to prevent any dehydration. And lastly, you may want to get a towel to absorb the sweat as you exercise, because you're in store for a workout to be remembered and enjoyed. Training until your muscles fatigue is great if you desire to firm up, tone, strengthen, and develop your muscles. This is accomplished by using a slightly heavier weight resistance to be able to feel your muscles fatigue by the 12th repetition. Then you really need to wait 30 to 60 seconds, repeat the set at the same or heavier weight resistance, and do this at least a total of 3 sets. Now in this 20-minute workout, we'll be doing 2 sets of 12 repetitions for each chosen muscle group. As you gain strength, increase your sets to 3. Then add more weight resistance, and this way you'll be able to strengthen, firm, and tone your muscles while you begin to burn fat. Remember to make sure that you are working out at a light resistance though the first time through. And as you progress, simply adjust the pin for greater resistance and quicker results. Now let's get started. Our first exercise will be the seated bench press. This will give muscle mass and definition to your chest. The seated bench press is a great first exercise to get familiar with the gravity edge. Place the shuttle in position A, then put the long pin through hole number 1 in front of the fulcrum. Use the foot pedal to raise the seat to the mid position, and then place a smaller pin into place. Always make sure though that the long pin goes all the way through to the other side and out of the lever arm, otherwise you could damage the pin. Position your back and neck flat against the backrest and grasp the handles firmly. Extend your arms directly outwards and push without locking out your elbows. Always remember to exhale as you push and inhale as you return. Remember, it's important to rest in between sets. Because weight training is an anaerobic exercise, resting will allow the muscles to become replenished in preparation for the next set. And now, moving right along to the next set. You'll notice for additional resistance, Brian is raising his feet off the floor. This adds additional weight and therefore resistance to the movement. Great job. Now the next exercise is my favorite. It's called a military press. This will help to build your shoulders and trapezius muscles. We'll start by removing the backrest attachment. Then you may want to consider reducing the resistance level. As before, secure the shuttle at your desired setting with a long pin. Remember to remove tension from the traction bar by using the foot pedal. You may also want to adjust the seat height, and this is done by using the short pin. Face the gravity edge, straddle the seat pad, and grasp the handles while you press up firmly. As you exert most of your energy by pressing up, remember to exhale. And as your arms come back down to your shoulder level, inhale deeply. Remember to always keep your neck in a relaxed position, abdominals held in nice and tight, and don't ever lock out your elbows. Great. It's a good idea to also stretch between sets. Now this helps to keep your muscles and ligaments flexible, and I highly recommend it. And ready? Let's go again. Through this part of the video, Brian and I are performing 2 sets of each exercise. Now beginners may want to start with just 1 set of each exercise at a light position. If you become more comfortable, increase the resistance and number of sets, and always remember to train within your limits. love isolating the shoulders, and I know you do too. It really, really works. Now, we're moving right along to work the latissimus dorsi, better known as the upper back. Take off the pressure of the lower level with your foot, then change the shuttle position to B. Remember, that's with the hole pointing towards the back of the machine. You'll notice that the shuttle is positioned behind the fulcrum for this exercise. That's because you'll be pulling down on the handle. Now raise the handle lever all the way up to the yellow color band and secure it with the short pin. Next, we're going to face the gravity edge. Grasp the handles and slowly lower your knees onto the seat. Pull the handlebars down gently as you exhale and inhale as you return to the starting position. Always keep your neck relaxed, your back straight, your abdominals held in nice and tight. As you finish, get up on the gravity edge by simply sliding off from the seat. Stand up and release the handlebar. Here we go again. Knees back down. Ready? Deep breath. Keep all of your movements fluid and smooth. The gravity edge really helps you perform basic strength training exercises that otherwise could take beginners months of hard work to master. Wonderful job. Our fourth exercise is the front squat. Now this is a favorite for men and women. Women love it because it really helps to firm up the buttocks and the thighs. And men love it because it helps to develop powerful, strong legs. Do not attempt this exercise if you have any lower back condition or pain. Now remove both pins from the gravity edge. Adjust the shuttle to position A and lower the top bar so that it's at its lowest or red position. And reposition the short pin. Place the long pin in hole number 1 and the short pin further down. Perfect. Finally, attach the V-bar into place and we're ready for squats. As we prepare for squats, it's important that you realize that there will be a slight pressure exerted against your neck by the bar. This pressure is normal in all standing squat exercises. Now grasp onto the V-bar handles instead of the gravity edge's handles and bend through the knees, no further than a 45-degree angle. Always inhale as you squat down and exhale as you press your body back to an upright position. And don't lock out your knees. As you complete your last squat, the safest way to get up from the gravity edge is to step off from the seat pad while the V-bar is still resting on your neck. As you feel secure from your footing, simply lift the V-bar off from your neck and step off and away from the machine. Ready to go? Hold on tight, and down, and up. Always remember to keep your back straight. You should feel no pain at any time. If you do, however, immediately stop exercising and see your physician prior to resuming. You may want to consider wearing a light weight belt for this exercise. Super job. Now let's concentrate on the calf muscles. Back on the machine. Simply lift the V-bar above your head and rest it upon your neck. Grasp the V-bar handles, step onto the seat pad, and place the balls of your feet onto the edge of the pad. As you will notice, I have my toes facing directly forward in a standard calf raise position. As for Brian, he is facing his toes in for these 12 repetitions and will be facing them out for the following 12 repetitions. This will help to develop and define your calf muscles even more. Always keep in mind that it is very easy to move from the squat exercise to the calf raises since the gravity edge is already set and in position. The only thing you may want to change is the long pin for additional resistance. Moving right along, back to the calf workout. Keep your knees slightly bent. Do not lock them out. I know you may have a tendency to, but it's very important to stay on the balls of your toes and keep your knees soft. Whew. I can feel those, and I know you can too. Again, keep in mind to always stretch out properly after each workout, especially with the calves. We're halfway into our workout now, and you're looking great. Now, next is the classic dip. To set up for this exercise, move the shuttle to position B, as we will once again be working behind the fulcrum. Set your desired resistance by placing the large pin between level 1 and 6. You may leave the lower lever in its place. However, position the top lever in the horizontal or blue range and insert the short pin. You may wish to adjust it slightly higher or lower to suit your own height. Next, remove the V-bar. Now step on the seat pad with your feet comfortably apart and with your knees slightly bent. Grasp the handles on either side and press down. As you press down, exhale, and as you return to the beginning position, inhale. Remember, never lock out your elbows. Everyone really appreciates the gravity edge for this particular exercise alone, because most people can only do 1 to 3 repetitions of their own body weight. So with this unique design, we can do more repetitions and strengthen our upper body. Back on the unit for the classic dip. Hold your hands parallel. Remember, don't grasp too tightly and don't lock out your elbows. The classic dip is really a great way to work your chest and triceps because now we don't have to use our entire body weight to lift it all the way up to do this exercise. And really, that's what makes the gravity edge so unique. Now, to continue to give ourselves a balanced workout, we're going to really concentrate on the triceps. The tricep is the name given to the group of small muscles located behind each arm. As we move to this exercise, you'll notice that the only adjustment that may be necessary is the addition of the V-bar. I'm reattaching mine to show you one variation of the tricep pushdown. Brian will be demonstrating a more advanced version of the tricep pushdown and will be facing away from the machine. Keep your elbows close to your body as you press the bars down and remember to exhale on this exertion. As your hands reach their full extended position down, remember, don't lock out your elbows. Great job. It's also great to stretch out afterwards by reaching your hand across your body or above your head. And again, holding him close to your head or chest. And back to the tricep workout. As your hands come up, don't let them come beyond your chest height. It isn't necessary and would cause you to lose the isolation in the tricep muscle. Very good. And now for the biceps. The opposite muscle to the triceps is the bicep. Put your foot on the pedal, remove the pins, and allow the seat to return to the resting position. Position the shuttle in position A and insert the long pin in hole number 1. Insert the short pin through the traction bar. And if you have used the V-bar, you should remove it now. Great job. To start, step onto the seat, facing away from the machine. Grasp the handles, keep your elbows close to your sides, and pull up slowly. Exhale as you lift and bend your arms, and inhale as you return the movement without locking out your elbows. Avoid lifting the bar with your shoulders and back. Concentrate on your bicep muscles and reduce the urge to lift with your shoulders. It's always great to work out with somebody because they can always be there to motivate you and encourage you. And it's easy. With one single locking pin, you can change from one body's resistance to another. Come on, bend your knees, keep your elbows slightly bent, and exhale on the exertion. Yes! Now that our arms are worked out, we're ready for the abdominals. Our first abdominal exercise is called the abdominal crunch. Remember to breathe properly by exhaling on the exertion. That means every time that your head comes up. And don't tense up your neck. Be sure that your seat is positioned in the resting position like Brian's. For advanced movements, raise the seat pad slightly higher like I've done. Straddle the seat facing the machine and place your feet under the lower foam rollers. You may wish to place your hands across your chest like Brian or hold them on either side of your head like me for additional resistance. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Grasp the handles and pull yourself up. Great. Now you can relax, and then 12 more. Feet back under the foam rollers, and we're ready for more. And finally, to concentrate on the obliques, rotate your trunk as you move through the movement like I'm doing. Great job. Now that's one sure way to a smaller waist, but there's other exercises for the waist too. And for our final exercise, I'll be doing the knee abdominals, while Brian will be doing the more advanced straight leg lifts. This exercise is excellent for tightening the lower abdominals. You'll need to raise the seat pad off from the floor while you leave the handles in their lowest position. Raise the seat to the middle or blue position by pressing your foot on the foot pedal and inserting the small pin. Then attach the backrest. Either hole is adequate for this particular exercise. Whichever works best for you is fine. Sit on the gravity edge and press your back and neck against the back pad as you grasp the handles. Exhale as you raise your knees to your chest, as I'm doing, and inhale as you lower your legs. Remember not to arch your back and only bring your legs out as far as you can comfortably. For a more advanced movement, straighten your legs and lift them up and down like Brian's doing. Exhale as you lift your legs and inhale as they return to their resting position. Great job. I know you can feel it. We can feel it too. This is a more advanced abdominal exercise and guaranteed to help you see results. By combining the two abdominal exercises that we've shown you, you'll be getting a complete abdominal workout. It's perfect for the waistline. Congratulations, you were terrific! I hope you enjoyed working out with us as much as we did. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 minutes have already come and gone, and it was that simple. Remember, 20 minutes, at least 3 times a week, and you're sure to see the results real soon.